What's going on, everybody? Today we're talking about one of the smartest, most loyal, most capable dogs out there, the German Shepherd. And a big thank you to Native Pet for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you go check out their YouTube channel for more great tips on keeping your dog healthy and happy. And don't forget about their website. Right now, you can get 20% off when you use code at checkout. In this video, we're going to tell you 7 German Shepherd training secrets that don't get talked about enough. German Shepherds are loving, loyal, outstanding dogs. They make for great family pets and can do police and military work because they're so smart. They can do it all. So in this video, we're going to share 7 training secrets that maybe you don't know yet and can really help you and your dog live a happy, healthy life. We all know that exercise is important for dogs, but it's especially important for German Shepherds. They were bred to be working dogs, and they need a job to do, even if it's just playing fetch in the park. A tired dog is a good dog, and a tired German Shepherd is a very good dog. A tired dog is less likely to get into trouble, and they're more likely to be well-behaved. When you exercise your German Shepherd, you're not just giving them a physical workout, you're also giving them a mental workout. And that's important because German Shepherds are very smart dogs, and they need to be challenged mentally as well as physically. The best way to exercise a German Shepherd is to give them a variety of activities. Don't just take them for the same walk around the block every day. Mix it up. Take them to the park, go for a hike in the woods, play fetch in the backyard, and don't forget about mental exercise. Teach your German Shepherd some tricks or give them some puzzle toys to play with. A well-exercised German Shepherd is a happy German Shepherd, and a happy German Shepherd is a well-behaved German Shepherd. So make sure you're giving your German Shepherd plenty of exercise, both physical and mental. German Shepherds are incredibly intelligent dogs. They're not just big, strong animals. They have a capacity to learn and understand that goes far beyond simple commands. They're like children in a way. They need to be taught how to behave in a way that's acceptable to both you and the people around you. Think about it. You wouldn't let your child run around a restaurant yelling and screaming, would you? Of course not. You'd teach them how to sit still, how to use their indoor voice, how to be respectful of others. The same principle applies to your German Shepherd. They need to learn manners, just like any other member of your family. And the beautiful thing is, they're more than capable of learning. You just need to know how to teach them. Start with the basics. Teach them to sit, stay, come, and down. These are the foundation of good manners. Once they've mastered those, you can move on to more advanced commands, like leave it and drop it. But it's not just about commands, it's about teaching them how to behave in different situations. For example, if you're having guests over, you need to teach your German Shepherd how to greet them politely. That means no jumping, no barking, no nipping, just a calm, polite greeting. And when you're out in public, you need to teach your German Shepherd how to walk calmly on a leash and how to ignore distractions. Now, this might sound a little counterintuitive. You'd think that training a dog in a stimulating environment, like a park or a busy street, would be more effective, right? But that's not always the case, especially with a breed as intelligent and easily distracted as a German Shepherd. You see, when you're training your German Shepherd, you want their focus to be solely on you and the commands you're giving them. You don't want them getting distracted by squirrels, other dogs, or the tempting smells of a hot dog stand. That's why it's often more effective to train them in a boring environment, a place with minimal distractions. This could be a basement, a spare room, or even just a quiet corner of your backyard. The key is to find a place where your dog can relax and focus on you. Now, I'm not saying you should never train your German Shepherd in stimulating environments. In fact, it's important to gradually introduce them to these environments so they can learn to focus and behave even when there are distractions present. But when you're first starting out or when you're working on a particularly challenging command, a boring environment can be your best friend. It allows your German Shepherd to really hone in on your commands and learn more effectively. So the next time you're planning a training session, consider ditching the park and opting for a more mundane location. Your German Shepherd's focus and progress might just surprise you. Chapter 4. Ignore jumping. We've all been there. You're excited to see your furry friend, you bend down to greet them, and bam! You're met with a face full of paws and a wagging tail that feels more like a weapon than a greeting. Jumping is a common problem in dogs, especially energetic breeds like German Shepherds. It's their way of showing excitement and affection, but it can be quite annoying and even dangerous, especially if you have guests over who aren't used to being tackled by an enthusiastic canine. The key to stopping your German Shepherd from jumping is to ignore the behavior completely. That's right, ignore it. When your dog jumps up on you, don't push them down, don't yell at them, and don't give them any attention whatsoever. Simply turn your back, cross your arms, and act as if they don't even exist. This might seem harsh, but trust me, it's for their own good. Dogs crave attention, and any kind of attention, even negative attention, is better than no attention at all. So when you yell at them or push them down, you're actually rewarding them for jumping. You're giving them the attention they crave, even if it's not the kind of attention you want to give. But when you ignore them, you're sending them a clear message. Jumping up on me gets you absolutely nowhere. Chapter 5. You've heard me say it before. Dogs are masters at reading energy. They can sense our emotions, our intentions, even our unspoken thoughts, sometimes before we're even aware of them ourselves. And this is especially true for German Shepherds. They're incredibly intuitive dogs, finely tuned to the energy of their pack leader, which, in this case, is you. So when it comes to training and interacting with your German Shepherd, your own energy is just as important as any command or technique you could ever learn. If you approach your German Shepherd with nervous, hesitant energy, they're going to pick up on that immediately. They're going to sense your uncertainty, and, as a result, they're going to be less likely to follow your lead. On the other hand, if you approach them with calm, confident energy, they're going to mirror that energy right back to you. They're going to see you as a strong, capable leader, and they're going to be much more receptive to your commands. So, how do you cultivate this calm, assertive energy? It starts with being aware of your own state of mind. Before you even interact with your German Shepherd, take a moment to center yourself. Take a few deep breaths, release any tension in your body, and visualize yourself as a calm, confident leader. Chapter 6. Now you might be thinking, Caesar, I've got this training thing down. My German Shepherd is a well-behaved angel, at least when it's just the two of us. But then the doorbell rings, guests arrive, and suddenly, it's like all that training goes out the window. Your once calm and collected canine companion transforms into a furry whirlwind of excitement, jumping, barking, and maybe even sneaking in a little nip or two. Sound familiar? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. This is a common scenario, and it often boils down to inconsistency in training, not just from you, but from everyone who interacts with your dog. You see, your German Shepherd might be a star pupil when it comes to following your commands, but if your guests are giving them mixed signals, it's going to confuse them and undo all your hard work. That's why it's crucial to brief your visitors on how to interact with your dog, especially if your dog is still in training or has a history of being reactive. Let them know what's acceptable and what's not. For example, if you don't want your dog jumping on guests, tell your guests not to pet or acknowledge the dog until all four paws are firmly on the ground. If your dog tends to get overexcited when people come over, ask your guests to ignore them for a few minutes upon arrival until they calm down. Chapter 7. Socialization is one of the most important things you can do for your German Shepherd, especially when they're puppies. It's during this critical period, from about 3 weeks to 14 weeks of age, that they're most open to new experiences and less likely to develop fears or anxieties later in life. Think of it like this. Every new sight, sound, smell, person, and dog they encounter during this time is like a deposit in their confidence bank. The more deposits you make, the richer and more secure they'll be as they grow older. So how do you socialize a German Shepherd puppy? You expose them to as many new and positive experiences as possible, in a safe and controlled manner, of course. Take them for walks in different neighborhoods, introduce them to well-mannered dogs and people of all ages, let them explore different environments, from bustling parks to quiet forests. The key is to make these experiences positive. If your puppy seems scared or overwhelmed, take a step back and approach the situation more slowly. And remember, socialization isn't just for puppies. While it's most crucial during those early months, it's something you should continue throughout your dog's life. Even adult German Shepherds can benefit from new experiences and meeting new people and dogs. So, there you have it, folks. 7 German Shepherd training secrets that go beyond the basic commands and address the unique needs and instincts of this incredible breed. Remember, training a dog is not just about teaching them tricks. It's about building a relationship of trust, respect, and understanding. We hope you've enjoyed this video all about the German Shepherd. Don't forget to check out Native Pet for more pet nutrition tips and recipes. See you in